What's up, guys? So, I just want to talk about the lessons I've learned from just making myself do these squats and breaking my body back down. In the Navy, the goal is in boot camp to rebuild, break you down, and rebuild your body, and rebuild your mind, rebuild your spirit into what they see as a killer. A person that could sit on a ship for months on, years on end, and not be phased. I took that, twisted it up, and I made it where I used that on the outside when I got home. I wasn't the greatest sailor, I ain't gonna lie. I used to skate my butt off. But I knew that I had a better purpose. I had a more of a purpose than sitting on the ship. And I knew that that wasn't for me. But I'm gonna take these lessons that I'm learning and I'm gonna apply it to my everyday life when I get out. I prayed to God that I could make it off that ship. And you know what? When I made it off the ship, I was met by the worst family ever. To me, at least. Somebody who didn't want to have me do my purpose, wanted to deter me from all the stuff that I was trying to do, tried to down me for everything that I was trying to do. And once I got away, I was just miserable, man. My body fell apart even more, crumpled apart, and I couldn't do it any longer. So I had to leave. I had to deal with my family telling me I was real crazy. I was not living by God. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't doing that. I just wanted to test things out. Like, there's nothing wrong with trying something, you know? I don't see you guys living in a mansion. I don't see you guys cashing hundreds of thousands of dollar checks. So I shouldn't be paying attention to what you're trying to tell me if you're not doing that. Because I know how to get there. But you want to stop me from that. And that's not the people that you want to be around. So I said, let me go ahead and get the perfect body, perfect mind, perfect spirit, perfect everything for me, at least. Be the king of my world. So I left. I skated. I told them I was gonna go off to California and come back. Man, I ain't going back. If I go back, I'm gonna go back close to them, raise a family, blah, 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 and let them watch from a window. But I don't play around with people. Don't you ever go out of your way to try to mess with my life, try to ruin what I'm trying to do, try to talk down on me. Don't ever do that. Don't ever, that's nasty. That's disrespectful. And that's why I say, I'm so over the black culture, because I was trying to be with them. I was trying to love them. I was trying to love these people, man, but they want to hurt me. All they want to do is hurt me, because they want to step on me to get to someplace. See, I told you I'm better than him. I'm better than, I never tried to be like that. Just because I said it on the basketball court, I was better than you in basketball, that's it. I got to have that confidence, because my parents weren't going to give me that confidence. They were trying to stop me from everything I was trying to do. And clearly, as you see, they did it. So I'd said that when I got this place, even when I was in the car, when I was living in my car for that 2 months in LA, I said to myself, I am going to do whatever I got to do to crack my body, get my body back in shape, repair it, and build it back up. I'm gonna be reborn. You may not like the things that I have to say when I get there, when I'm working on it. You may not like the person that I become, because maybe I'm overgrown you. Maybe I've outgrown you, So with doing what I'm doing now, I'm doing what makes me happy. I'm finally living the way I want to. I hope that you guys can find the strength in you to do something one time a day that you don't really like to do. Like, I don't want to do those squats, but I tell you this much: once I started doing them, changed my whole body. I've never woken up and able to just lift myself out of my bed with one leg, my left leg at that. I've never been able to do that. But guess what? Them squats allowed me to start doing it, and all the work that I've been putting in since I left home. I used to go to the gym, and my brother would tell my mom, Marcus at the gym, so that she would call me, cussing me out. And then if I hung up on her, she would have my father call me. That's just that's trying to triangleize you. That's trying to make you, manipulate you, trying to isolate you, trying to do all this stuff to you. And I realized that I was just around some demonic people, bro, that didn't want me to do anything more than what they saw for me, but they will allow my brother to do it. And that's not the type of people that I want in my life. And as you telling me God is telling you to do that? God is telling you to do that. Okay? No, I don't believe so. I think you're demonic and that you have more issues than you want to face. All right? There's no reason why I need to sit in a room and drink a bottle every day to make myself, or drink beer. Have a woman should never have a 30 rack in their basement on reserve. There's no way for that. Okay? When I was seeing that as a kid, you trying to cover it up, trying to lie, you doing closet abuse to yourself. So you went closeted abused me. So now I get it. I was falling into her line by doing the things that she was doing, drinking. I was, smoking, doing whatever. Like I was trying to get over. I use smoking or I use drinking to get my body in shape. If I'm drinking, it's gonna be to crack my body, get my body in shape. Best believe I'm gonna be stretching to get my body loose from all the trauma you put on me. Okay, so the smoking was the same thing. I was just trying to cope. I was trying to think. I was trying to think. And I was like, oh, cut this out, cut these people out. And you realize the whole issue of your life were the people that brought you into the world. So now that I got what I want to get away from them, this is going to be year 3 coming up as of March or something like that. I don't know. Or now, I don't know. But I've never been so good feeling. I've never felt so good. Now that I got my own space, I can start eating the way I want to. I can start eating. I was dying in the car. I was dying for fruits and vegetables. My body was pleading for it. And I said, come on, just roll with me. Just stay with me. I had to revive my mind and my body, my organs to just make it, drag myself to California, to Texas. And then I got this place, and then I got the dogs, and everything just started falling in place. Everything started falling right into place. So sometimes taking a step back is the best thing you could do for you to do steps forward. Because I was depressed. I was anxious. I was thinking of demonic things. I was thinking about hurting people. And that's not me. And then I went on YouTube a couple days ago, or in Instagram, and I saw people in prison and how they be hurting people with the, what? Nah, bro. I don't want to be around those people. I just want to be around myself. And I want to make my own little world, and I want to make my own community. And I'm cool with just isolating myself to make myself happy. Sometimes you have to do that to keep your sanity, to regain your sanity. And I had to regain my sanity. I already went through combative stuff in the military. Before that, I was doing combative stuff with my mom. Had I not had who I had before the military in my life to make things a little bit easier for me to understand that I had a better choice in life, I would have probably went to the military and did some dumb stuff. Or I probably would have, that was the only thing that was exciting me to get back home. And then come to find out my mother lied to me and made up a whole story. Like, a manipulator is a manipulator, and they're going to continue manipulating. They have to manipulate everybody in their life to keep people around, because nobody's going to really want to be with them or be around them if people find out the true selves, because they never spent the time to go find out who they really are. She used to look at me and be like, who you think you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that I'm great. I think I'm a king. I think I'm a god of my own being. And if I say something, if I want something, I can get that something. And she was like, oh, word? And then she would manipulate my brother and manipulate my father into believing that I thought I was better than them. And then she went and manipulated my cousins and all the aunts and people down south, people I didn't even know. So I got people attacking me because she went and said what she said. And then my aunts went and told them that it was just like, what? Like, watch out the people that you allow to know anything about you, even to be in your life. Like, I've blocked everybody, just about. I allow some of people to follow me. I got an uncle that I allow follow me, Uncle Mike. I let you follow me, even though I blocked your son. I let you follow me because I want you to go back and tell my aunt so that she tell my mom. I want you to see what I'm about to do. I want you to see the progress. If you are cool with being fat and nasty and out of shape, that's on you. Don't try to drag me into that. That's your life. Don't think that I'm better than you just because they was trying to say that I was on steroids in college. They was trying to say everything just because I hung out with a dude that's on steroids. Like, I'm learning from the dude. My body, you know my genetics. You know your body. You know what you just because you didn't have the challenge ability to go challenge yourself and figure out what your body can do because you don't want to do push-ups, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you don't want to work out, you want to have a heart attack to go make you to have to do it. That's on you. I don't want to do that. That's you. That's your problem. So then now I got to deal with your problems because you don't want to face stuff. Or you don't have the IQ to go, oh, let me think about it. I sit here and eat all this pork and all this other stuff and it's clogging my arteries. But yeah, if I just sit here and watch TV and nah, it's not gonna work that way. It's not gonna make you feel better. You're gonna end up right in the hole with the rest of your, genetic line. I'm not down for that. My little brother got pre-diabetes. You know why? Because his ass listens to them stupid ass people. They listen to stupid people. When you listen to stupid people, you get stupid results. So no matter how much you cheat me, it's going to get the person that you cheated for. Okay? I never went out of my way to hurt anybody. Okay, yeah, I said little jokes and stuff to my brother, blah, blah, blah. I ain't mean it that serious. I love my brother more than life itself, my next breath. But he'll never know that because he's manipulated by this woman. And my father's manipulated by this woman as well. My father has a great heart, man. He's just hard-headed. And if you sit in the house with a snake, after a while, you're going to get bit. You keep messing with the birds, they're going to get a crew and they're going to nip at you every time you walk out that door. So I had to leave. I'm glad I left. I feel amazing for leaving. God is doing nothing but showing me how great of a human being I need to be and I'm going to be and I'm working to be. So thank you. I thank you so much for everything you've taught me. It showed me how not to be. A person like that should never have anybody in their corner. Nobody should ever support a person like that. And yes, I'm speaking of my mother. Nobody should ever be around that person. Ever. She don't even like being around herself. So I'm glad that I had the strength, the wherewithal, the mental fortitude, the integrity, the morals, the ethics, the principles, everything that I've built on my own and I learned on my own from watching these three people and the people that I was around all my life. I was born with that. I was born with that. Yeah, I did little dumb stuff because I was a kid, but it wasn't that dumb because I was just learning. So I'm thankful for your tough love. I really am, because it's only making me tougher, stronger, badder, more handsome, younger, all that stuff. I'm about to be 40 years old, and that people still come up to me talking about, yo, I thought you was like 23. Every year it goes down. Every year it goes down. Know why? Because I take care of myself. Man, I wake up in the morning and look like this. I don't even wash my face in the morning. People looking at me like, yo, what? Like, because I am him. I take care of myself, and I told myself from a very young age that I will always be that guy, that him. And I expect the same from my wife. I'm not having no kids until she is in order. She goes to the gym, works out, got her body together, knows how to work out, know how to eat, nutrition, all that stuff. Because you know what? When she has a child, I want her to know how to fix herself to get herself back in shape. If she knows she needs to have the tummy tuck or whatever, we're going to go get that done for you. If she knows how to work her thighs to make sure that they don't jiggle on the left side or whatever. She going to know how to tone up her arms, tone up her stomach, tone up her whatever. She going to be telling me how to do it. That's the goal. That's what I want. I want what I want, and I'm not settling. Other people can settle. They can, it's time for me to have kids, or you want to lay down with people. Man, there's consequences to laying down with people. Now you over here dealing with somebody that you don't want to deal with because they didn't have strong morals, or they had horrible, toxic family members, and they just building that toxic on toxicity. I'm not doing that. I'm getting rid of my toxicity, and I'm going to make myself better, stronger, faster, more elite. And I'm gonna build a hard-ass ceiling for anybody my age to have to get to. You're going to have no choice but to be mad because you didn't listen to me from the beginning. That's the goal. So, to that young man, that young woman, learn your body. Every day it's going to change. Every year it's going to change. But if you start learning now, you'll understand it, you'll hear it, and you'll be able to understand how to work that area, work that body, eat the proper way. You'll know when to eat, you'll know when to fast, when to blah, blah. You just become more of a spiritual person. And I've always been spiritual. I just didn't know what that was because they told me I was a demon. I used to go to school, high school, and my coach would tell me I was cancer, I was evil, I was going to prison, I was this and that. No. Now they trying, now people want to hit me up and be like, yo, stop talking about, stop doing. No. The truth is what it is. You shouldn't have said it. You shouldn't have done it. Okay? And that's why I make sure I go back and I apologize to the people that I hurt when I was being more of my mother and not myself. I apologize to even myself. Okay? So, don't ever let nobody, mom, dad, brother, sister, cousin, I don't care who it is. If it's not God himself or herself telling me how to do something, or I ain't listening. If I don't feel like it's right, I'm not listening. I'm not going to get consumed by anything other than what I want for the rest of my life. From here on, this day forward, yesterday forward, I am a king of my own being. If you don't like it, take a look in the mirror, because I've done it. I can sit in the mirror and look at myself for hours. Look myself in the eyes for hours. I'm the man that you want to be. I'm the man that you want to be with. Okay? Get that right. Put your chin up. We kings out here. And if you don't want to be a king, go ahead and be a peasant. I don't care. I'll hire you to do something around or far away from me. But you are what you believe. Don't ever allow nobody to tell you less than. And if people, let's say you I took steps back. I'm watching people that I can't stand because I love them so much. And they done me dirty. Win and do things, but they think they really getting away with something. No, your time is coming. You just don't want to believe it. So, I'll be there tuned in, watching you, and working on me at the same time. Because I'm going to have a TV over here, computer over here, another TV over here, so I can watch your I can watch your punk ass over here, and I can watch myself, or I learn something, and I can record myself, and I can game, and all that other stuff. If you don't like me now, or you're afraid of me now, I ain't gonna do nothing physically to hurt you. I'm never gonna try to, because I ain't never going to prison. That's not gonna happen. Capital Never. Never. Okay? And because I have a pure heart, I love everybody. And if somebody says something foul to me anymore, I'm just turning around, bro. I don't have time for it. I've worked too hard. I've come too far. And my mother would love it. Just be like, oh, see, told you. That's all she wants is to see me fall. My mother, the demon, the most demonic person I ever met in my life. So, she can work out, get herself in shape, do all this other stuff, but it don't stop the fact that you're evil. And your son is an angel. I'll do what I gotta do to take care of myself. So, you are an angel as well if you watch this video to the end. And just because you're the chosen one or you're the black sheep doesn't mean that you need to allow people to beat up on you and talk to you any old kind of way. Stand up for yourself. Even if you don't stand up for yourself at that moment and you go back in the car and cry about it, write it down. Go look up some stuff on YouTube, make your own vlogs, whatever you got to do to get rid of that crap. Get that crap off your body, because you are unstoppable if you just put your mind to it.